And moving along, our next comic is up from Scranton. Give it up for Trisha Marie.
Hi, thank you guys. How are we doing? Alright, I'll take that. Listen, I'll take any attention, honestly. So a little about myself. I'm in my 30s, and I know I don't look it, but I'm in my 30s, and it's really interesting being in your 30s because a lot of people start to think this is the time where you're supposed to figure out your life, you're supposed to be settling down. I've had people come up to me and they'd be like, Trisha, are you thinking about kids? I'm like, no, not in a weird way. Why? Did someone say something? But honestly, having kids, that just doesn't, it sounds like too much responsibility. I can barely take care of myself, let alone another human. The idea of naming a child, I fucked that up so bad. I named it something like Ghost Queen and be like, she likes to be called Queen for sure. But, and let's be real, kids can just be assholes. They can. So, I'll give you an example. I used to work at a daycare, and one of my favorites came up to me during circle time. Now, before you say anything, I know, teachers shouldn't have favorites, but I did. And it was not because she was the most well-behaved, it was because she was ugly. As soon as I saw her, I was like, I have to protect this uggo at all costs. So she came up to me during circle time, and she points at my stomach, and she goes, Miss Trisha, there's a baby in there. And I went, oh, no, there's not. She grabs my stomach fat, and then goes, well, then what's this? I have never been more offended. I said, stop touching people and go play. But what I really wanted to say was, listen here, big head Betty, nobody's talking about your 5-finger forehead, so mind your fucking business. Jesus. Oh, God. So like I said, I'm single, and being single, I don't want to go on dates anymore. I don't want to have to sit across from someone and pretend to care about their thoughts and interests. Can we get to the part where we traumatize each other and move on? But I also just don't want to do bad dates. I went on a bad date a few years ago where this guy, we agreed that he was going to pick me up and we were going to go to a restaurant. That was mistake number one. I have social anxiety. I need to know at any moment I can skirt out of any social situation. So he picks me up, we go to the restaurant, it's fine. We go back in his car and we're talking. And he looks at me and goes, I've been through a lot in life, and I think meeting you, I now know why I stayed. And I went, oh, buddy, I got some bad news for you. If you think I'm your reason for living, I'm not even my own reason for living, all right? So after that revelation, I was like, I've got to go. So I said, hey, can you take me home? I want to go home. And he's like, sure, but before you go, he's like, can I give you a hug? I was like, yeah, that's fine. This motherfucker starts crying. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, hey there, buddy, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, I have separation anxiety. I was like a fucking dog? Do you need a thunder coat? My God. Oh, God. So I recently went through a breakup. If you can't tell by my hair. But I went through a breakup. And it's funny when you go through a breakup because you get really close with this person and then you just never speak to them again. But what I also like to think about is that this person has seen you naked and you just have to live with that knowledge. Guys, they've seen your butthole. I haven't even seen my own butthole, alright? The only person who's maybe seen my butthole is my doctor, and he doesn't even want to see it. But honestly, I think it would be better, if you go through a breakup, you could just erase each other from your memory. I think it would just make things easier. But let's be real, people who get divorced already do that. As soon as they sign that paper, they're like, I've never met that man in my life. But it would be hard for people who are divorced and have children, because because they would still have to say I've never met this man before, but also can we meet up every other Saturday and exchange the small child we both seem to like? My ex used to be really concerned about his masculinity, which is fine, you do you. But it got to this weird place. We were out to eat with my parents one night, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey babe," he's like, "I gotta work off the calories I just ate." And then he just starts doing push-ups in the middle of the parking lot. And I'm not talking little push-ups. I'm talking nose and gravel hand clapping push-ups. And you know when you're in a situation and you know that like you look around to see if other people can see what you're seeing. I knew I was the only person in the parking lot. I still looked around. So I'm like, well, I still gotta get to my car. I'm like, do I step over him? Do I step on him? Am I his dom? Is he my sub? Do I spin his mouth? Does he spin mine? Like, I didn't think my whole relationship dynamic was going to change by getting pizza with my parents, but here we are. So I feel like being a 30-year-old single female comedian is starting to give off desperate vibes, and I don't mean it to be. The other night I was at a show and I was trying to crowd work with this guy, and I was like, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend?" And he goes, "No, and I'm not interested." I was like, Jesus, neither was I. And I was like, well, maybe now that you're not, maybe I am. You know, women want to chase, all right? It's crazy what people will do for validation and attention, like standing in the middle of the bar, talking about your trauma, hoping people will laugh at your jokes. Please fucking laugh at my jokes! I can't afford Amanda. It's too expensive. So one of my friends recently got catcalled, which catcalling is such a weird thing to me. Like, I've never thought someone was so attractive that I had to aggressively yell at them through a moving vehicle. Like, I would just look at you and be like, "God damn, I must have seen you in some gray sweatpants." I mean, I might be thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. So I asked my friend, I said, "Well, what did they say to you?" And she goes, "They pointed at me and went, tall." And that was it. I was like, that's so oddly specific. I want to know what oddly specific things that man would say about me. He'd be like, low self-esteem. Daddy issues. Need someone to tell the waiter when her order is wrong? Listen, they have a hard enough job. I feel bad, all right? So I was recently texting with this guy. We were getting a little intimate sexting, and I know, it surprised me too. Is this the right phone number? Oh my god! But we were texting, and he goes, "Girl, I want to make you see colors." I was like, see colors? What does that even mean, see colors? I'm like, do men just think we're out here like dogs until we come, seeing everything in black and white? Like, if I'm seeing colors, I'm going to the hospital, not fucking Chad, alright? Or am I one of those people who associates words with colors? Because if that's the case, sex is red, white is cum, and anal is indigo, because it's indigo! Alright, that joke was just for me, guys. So since there are some females in the crowd, I love doing this. Does anyone ever, like, female-wise, do we regret being polite to men?
Yeah.
Like, thank you. So validated. No, because as soon as I do it, I'm like, Trisha, you knew that, fuck! Because once you start treating them like a human, it's over. You're getting DMs from them, and they're like, "Hey there, beautiful. The other night you were smiling so much when we were talking." Sir, I smile even when I'm uncomfortable. That's still not wanting to be murdered, okay? Like, yes, I have depression, so I think about death a lot, but like, I'm more of a hands-on girly. I want to do it myself. It would just be like a man to take credit for it. But the other night I was out at a bar and this guy came up to me and he goes, "You know, we were talking and he found out I did comedy," and he's like, "Wow, that's crazy you do comedy." He's like, "We've been talking this whole time and